Persuasive speech outline. My organization, problem, cause, solution. My audience consists of two African Americans, one male high school dropout, one female high school graduate, one Latino female high school student, her mother, and they all practice Christianity. My topic, I intend to persuade my audience that people can be free from alcoholism by using a solution based brief therapy while promoting God's value of self control. My general purpose is to persuade, my specific purpose is to persuade my audience that alcoholism can be managed by God's value of self control while using a solution based brief therapy. Simmons states that it has been estimated that alcoholism reduces a person's life expectancy by 10 years. My motive for listening is to learn truth about alcoholism, its effects on the body, as well as a path to recovery. I have family members that are in bondage to alcoholism, and I believe that using a solution based brief therapy and along with promoting God's value of self control, they can be free from alcoholism. Today, I will define what alcoholism is and share some of the effects that it has on the body, as well as suggest a type of therapy that promotes recovery while using God's value of self control as an individual participate in step by step interventions towards their recovery. I will validate this statement by 1. Defining alcoholism, 2. Stating valuable statistics, 3. Introducing a solution-based brief therapy, and 4. Showing how God's value of self-control can be promoted by using the solution-based brief therapy. So let's begin the discussion of the topic. Alcoholism is a chronic and progressive disease, according to Simmons, that has a predictable course, recognizable symptoms, a genetic and environmental foundation. And the real story of alcoholism starts in the brain. This brings me to my second point of statistical findings of alcoholism. Simmons states that about half of American adults drink alcohol. In fact, Nakaya states that alcoholism is the most common substance abuse of American children and adolescents. Wow. In the year 2000, Clinton and Hart says that approximately 85,000 deaths were caused by alcoholism, which making it the third leading cause of death in the United States. And according to Nakaya, research shows that the majority of people who abuse alcohol do not receive treatment for their abuse. Next, I will turn from a discussion of the problem to a discussion of the solution, while recovery using solution-based brief therapy. Brief therapy has earned the right to be considered the therapy of choice, according to Clinton and Gallagher. And it is even the mandatory therapy used at the beginning of all counseling. Brief therapy is based on finding solutions for the problem. Clinton also states that the best results are shown by the best helpers while using the most active clients. And for the majority of clients, the improvement remains strong for the first through the second year of treatment. And the chances of relapse can be reduced if the client is encouraged that they did the work of change and making them know that they have the power to maintain the work that they did. Also, this will bring me to my fourth and final point of expressing God's value of self-control in regards to alcoholism. The person that is in bondage to alcoholism Actually, participation in their recovery helps promote God's value of self-control. Simmons says that the road to recovery is long and is hard, but it can be achieved. In 1 Corinthians 9:24 to 27, Paul talks to the Corinthians church. He starts out with the question. He says, do you know that everyone runs in a race, but only one person wins the prize? So when you run, you have to run to win. He says that all athletes are disciplined in their training. They do it to win a prize that will fade away, but we do it for eternal life. So when you run, you have to run with purpose. In every step, we're not shadowboxing, fighting at the win. So we have to discipline our body like an athlete and train it to what it should do. And this will promote God's value of self-control. And in conclusion, alcoholism is a chronic and progressive disease that affects the entire body, that starts with the brain. And statistics prove that alcoholism is debilitating, and it affects adults as well as children and adolescents. But however, recovery is possible if the client admits that they have a problem and they are willing to work towards recovery while they are promoting God's value of self-control. So, save yourself. Love yourself. Ultimately, one has to deny themselves in order to receive the desired recovery. Simmons states, hope and a future are based on the belief that recovery can be achieved with hard work and perseverance. Invite recovery and welcome it wholeheartedly when you receive it. Thank you.